What's up, guys? Welcome back to my garden. So in today's vlog, it is a nice warm Saturday day because we worked from morning through the afternoon to the evening. And in today's vlog, we started working on the brand new bed that I had dug over the winter, partially installing some of the plants that are going to live in that bed. And the original plan for today's vlog was to do that side bed. We were going to put the rest of the roses in the ground, get the tropical bed installed, and we ran into a slight hiccup that you will see in today's vlog. But nonetheless, all has been remedied. The vast majority of the bed has been planted. It's beautiful so far, and I want to show you how we got it done. So if you're into that type of thing, let's hop into today's video. Starting towards the front of the bed, I'm going to plant 3 Lораipes, and these Lораipes have proven to be pretty deer resistant. I've got to be very careful about this bed. Everything I put over here, I am hoping that I can put stuff over here that the deer just don't like. So digging was actually pretty easy, despite the fact that this soil is super sandy, super rocky. I was able to dig the holes for the Loraipe pretty straightforward. I did wind up switching over to my pickaxe just because of the nature of the dirt down there. It's a lot easier to dig through, but for the most part, things were going well during this time. Didn't stay like that, but so far, so good.
I guess it's a good thing that you don't need to have an other.
Yeah. She good now. All right. One more. Pretty nice and flowy.
Now here's the part in the day where things start to go downhill. I got my confidence up. I had put all the grass in the ground, and I was like, you know what, EJ, go ahead and start digging the holes because we have this pink Muhly Grass and I wanted it to display towards the front of the bed. So I was like, go ahead, start digging the hole, not thinking, girl, you are around utilities. And I knew that the sprinkler head was here, but we were just kind of in a zone. We were laughing, talking, chilling, doing our thing. You know, it got to a point where we were kind of getting on our son because he was having a little hard time digging, and then, you know, it all went down from there. Here.
What is this, though, baby? What you telling me about?
You hit a pipe. Be careful. Mommy.
Yeah.
Can I get my Gatorade?
I'll get you one.
Okay.
Taking my baby in the meantime. All right, so at this point, Tim had some of that flexi tape laying around. I don't know why, but I'm glad he did. So he was able to tape over the hole. So what I did while he ran to the store to grab some stuff to repair the sprinkler line, because this is just a sprinkler line, is I switched gears a little bit, threw the pink Muhly Grass down at the end, and this is where she's gonna live because we're not gonna play around with those pipes. I'm gonna give her a quick haircut just to clean her up a little bit so that when she comes out, she'll be green. And then EJ and Tim took some time to kind of chisel out more rock and dirt to expose more of the pipe so that we could use PVC clippers and a PVC lock. I'll put it down in the description to repair the pipe. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the pipe, and then we're going to use this contraption called a PVC lock where one side of it slides, and then you use a coupler to connect the other two with the cement and glue and stuff, and that kind of repairs the line. All right, cut those 2 lines.
Which one?
Where the arrows are. This one, that one. Cut those 2. You'll be be able to do what you gotta do.
Okay. You sure about that?
Yep. You ready?
Which ones again?
This one. Okay, I think it's prudent to say here, if you ever run into this and you have to fix your pipes, be sure to turn off your backflow. Where your pipes connect, your sprinkler lines connect to your main water line. That way your water is off. We had already done this. I just forgot to show it to you on camera. The water that is coming out is the water that was existing in the pipes, but be sure to turn it off before you cut anything. That way you don't have water going everywhere.
Such stable as we go.
Listen to something happen.
Talking all the noise. Talking noise.
Record me.
I think we did it, Charles. It looked good. What you think, babe?
See, turn it on. I think we did all right. What's she scared of?
Can't turn it.
Hmm? What you trying to do?
I think it goes that way, but I can't get it to
Which
turn.
one did you turn?
Both of them. They need to be parallel with the pipe.
You can turn it last time.
No, they was able to turn.
I believe so. Oh, you know what? Yeah, maybe you're right. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it turns this way, towards me. See how that snap is right there?
This right here.
Yeah,
that
so you
goes
gotta
that
turn
way.
it this way.
Yeah, so you was turning it. Here, I'm turning it off. Let's just hit it. Just tap it. That needs some fun.
There we go. Nothing. I don't see nothing. How do you know?
You see water.
I see no water coming out of it. Okay. What's on it?
What, a sprinkler head? Oh, uh-huh. Just need to cut it.
Yeah. Okay. Turn it off.
Huh?
All right, so now that we know we ain't leaking nowhere and we have done our due diligence in making the repairs, I am backfilling this hole and we will never, ever, ever dig at this spot again. I just don't want to risk it. So we'll have to find something cosmetic to do, maybe a garden rock, maybe a pot with a pretty flower. I don't know. I'm still in the air on that. But I was so relieved that we got that fixed. I've messed with drip irrigation all the time. I've moved sprinkler heads. I've done all of those things. But when I saw that, I was like, oh, crap. So now that that's all done, we can mulch over the bed. That was my primary goal for getting this bed together because the sun was hitting the compost that I put down and was drying it out. And I want to work on this soil because, as you can see, it is super, super rocky. So I want all of that good stuff to break down, and I don't want it to dry out. So while I'm not finished planting up this bed, I am going to go ahead and mulch over it. That way we can get some microbial life going on down there, get some breakdown action going on with the cardboard, killing that grass, getting it nice and healthy down here so that future plants will enjoy this space as well.
Know you better than anyone else. It's time you let your guard down. For someone like me, I'd say I'm settled and pretty calm. I don't storm in the storm. If not me, then someone like me that knows what to do and how to take care of you. But most of all, that deserves you. The sweetest red sheet.
All right, so I'm glad to say that all has been remedied. Everything has been fixed. We were able to repair the line for the sprinkler system, and we have the vast majority of what's going to be planted in this bed as far as the foundational things planted. So I'm going to turn the camera around really quickly and show you what we were able to accomplish. Okay, so as you can see, we have our Sioux Crape Myrtle, which is actually waking up out of dormancy. Surprise, surprise, faux spring. But her leaves are very beautiful. A very bright green color, which I think pops against this black mulch perfectly, and also complements that, what is that? That Lemon Lime Ligustrum that we put in the back. So all I did was, let me get out the shadow, is I installed 3 of these Loraipes, and these actually have really pretty purple stalks that come out. I'm gonna try to spray them when I see them coming out to protect them from the deer, because while the deer don't like the grass, they do like the stalks. One thing you'll learn about me is I will buy a small plant when I know that it grows pretty moderately. So to save a little coin, I got, what is that, a gallon size maybe, or a quart, one of those. I'll put it up on the screen. But I bought the Lemon Lime Ligustrum in that size because these grow pretty rapidly, and as you can see, it's really windy, and I actually love the way that blows in the wind. So that'll actually get 3 to 5 feet wide. It can grow up to 6 feet tall, but I'm going to keep it probably around the 4-foot mark, maybe even 3-foot mark, just to keep it nice and compact back here, to be a nice little backdrop against that crepe myrtle when she comes out. My pinks are doing okay. I gotta be honest, guys, I think these are a couple of plants, and I'm probably gonna come in here and separate these a little bit. You see how there's this space in between? I'm probably gonna come in here and pull one of these out because I don't like the look of that separation, but I love the look of the flowers. Let's see, can you see that? And I'm hoping that I can keep these blooming like all spring, all summer long. I also don't like the way this looks when the flowers go away. So I'm probably gonna come in here and deadhead some of this just to clean it up a little bit so it's not ugly like that. And because we nicked that spring vine yesterday, the pink Muhly Grass that I had planned to go up by the driveway actually got relocated. So I put her here, I gave her a little haircut. Now this grows really pretty. I'll put a picture of what it's gonna look like once it's fully grown there. And I think that keeps this front bed kind of nice and flowy. So lastly, I've got to figure out what I'm gonna do with that spot. I've got to order the borderfly bush for here. I'm in between a Rose of Sharon and knockout roses here. I learned that Home Depot may have some knockout roses for $10 at some point. it may be worth the risk, but we'll see. Might plant one there, or if not, I'll just go with like a Rose of Sharon. I want something here that flowers, makes it real pretty. Miss Molly is going there. I just have to order her. And then up here, where the sprinkler line is, where we will not be tapping into, I think I'm going to pull this forward and then maybe put something back there in a pot, like a diplodia or something that kind of vines up but not too tall, just to provide some color right here while our crepe myrtle is growing. So I heard this grows about 1 to 3 feet a year. We'll see. But in the meantime, I want some more color in the bed, so I think one of those diplodias or mandavillas is an annual. I can stick it in a pot. I can have it vining up here while everything else is growing in. I think that's how that's going to go. I'm not sure yet, but for right now, we went ahead and mulched it just so the mulch can retain some of the moisture. It's really, really sandy in this bed. I'm going to come back on camera. It's really, really sandy in that bed. So I am going to need all of the moisture retention between the compost that I laid down and that mulch that I can get, because it is going to dry out during the summer and I'm going to have to keep it as moist as possible. But for now, the foundational things are planted and I can take my time because it doesn't look like an eyesore anymore from the street, and I can take my time and plant it up and order the other big pieces that I want to put there. And then after our last frost date has come, I'll come back and plant it up with some annuals that bring some color, not to overcrowd it, but just to add a little bit more color to it until the bed is fully developed. So I'm pleased with that so far. Since we ran into a little bit of delay, we're going to pick up today where we left off yesterday, planting the rest of the stuff in the backyard, but you'll see that in another video. But for now, be careful digging around your utilities. Know where your sprinkler lines are so you don't nick them and have to repair them like we did ours. And happy planting. I'll see you in the next video.